Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
better. I changed my headset because
Ah.
I think one is broken.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I have to change it.
Are you okay now?
Yes, and are you sure you can hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's been a long time since we've
Yes.
had our last class, and I remember we've had an MEG lesson, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So how about for tonight? What lesson you want to talk about?
I want to study a grammar book,
Okay.
MEG.
MEG. All right.
Yes. I like
This is
studying grammar with
MEG.
you.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So here is beginner. Yeah, the beginner
Yes,
book. Yeah.
beginner.
So which one?
We are going to page 100. 뭐야? 100. Wait, please.
Yep. Sure.
Lesson 7. The past
Lesson 7.
continuous and the simple past.
Past and simple. Is it from beginner?
Yes.
Oh really? Uh, Hold on. Because chapter 7 here is different. Modals. Look. This is.
Hmm?
Okay. You mean for chapter 3, lesson 7.
Yes, 180.
There you go. Okay. So let's have lesson 7. So the past continuous and the simple past. First, let's have a dialogue first. So
Okay.
here. All right. So please read these lines for me. Oop, hold on.
Yeah.
There.
Dialogue.
Let's begin. Hey, why didn't you answer your phone?
I was practicing with the uh,
Glee.
Glee Club when you called.
Mrs. Choi asked about you during class earlier.
I was speaking to him before I saw you.
All right, so let's see what you know about the simple past and the past continuous. First pattern was practicing. ING. What do you think? Is it simple past or past continuous?
Past continuous.
That is correct. Called.
Just simple present.
Present.
Present. No, simple past. Sorry, I'm
Simple
a
past.
little confused.
It's okay. So the same here. Asked. This is
Simple past.
correct. Was speaking.
Uh, Past continuous.
Past continuous. Awesome. So let's study the patterns for simple past and past continuous.
Yeah.
All right. Here. So simple past tells that an action was already completed or finished.
Yes.
The action is over. It's done. While continuous tense tells that an action was unfinished, but it happened in the past. Oh, sorry. It happened in the past, but it was unfinished, not finished.
Oh.
Okay, so one more time.
Yes.
Simple past,
Yes.
the action is complete. It is finished. Okay?
Yes.
For continuous, it was unfinished, but it happened in the past. Okay?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Simple past.
Yeah.
Did it happen only once?
Did it happen only once? Yes. What do you mean? Like, for example, when I say I called twice. When I say I called twice, do you mean it happened twice? What do you mean?
I called twice. Yes.
What do you mean it only happened one time? You mean the action?
Yes.
The action. It actually depends on the sentence. Like for this sentence, I called twice. Past tense there is called, right?
Yes.
But how many times did you do it? It says there twice. So it actually depends on the sentence itself. But for simple past, the pattern is only one. For the verbs, for regular verbs, you just add ed or d, right?
Okay.
And for some words, they are different for the irregular verbs. Let's
Yeah.
try to look at the sentences. Don't worry.
Yes.
So simple past first. I ask, what did you do yesterday afternoon? Answer.
We watched the baseball game.
That's right. So watched, past form, with ed. So when did it happen? It happened from 2 to 2:30. So it was over. We watched is a completed action.
Okay.
So what time did it end?
3:30 minutes.
Simply
3:30.
3:30.
3:30.
Yes. So it's already over. The baseball game is done. So we use the simple past. Okay?
Okay.
All right. How about for past continuous? I ask, what were you doing at 2:30 yesterday?
We were watching the baseball game.
All right, there you go. For past continuous, it started in the past, but it was unfinished. Look at this. No time, right?
Okay.
So it didn't end. Now, for example, yesterday, let's say you were watching TV yesterday, okay? But now you are not watching TV anymore. So you are done watching TV, but
Yes.
we are using past continuous. So your question is why? Why do we use past continuous? It's because
Yes.
you did not tell the exact time you ended. There's no exact time that you ended. Like this.
Yes.
Simple past. It finished at 3:30. Past continuous. It happened in the past, but you don't know what time or when it ended.
I got it.
So that is the difference between simple past and past continuous. More examples.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Jackie read the newspaper yesterday.
For read, the present form is read. The past form is read.
Read.
Yeah, so that is the past form. Number 2.
Did you watch the news on TV last night?
All right, so that's a question. How about 3?
It didn't rain while we were at the park.
Okay, so let's look at number 1. It says there, Jackie read the newspaper yesterday. It means it ended at 11:59 p.m.
Yeah.
The whole day. So there's the exact time. For number 2, did you watch the news on TV last night? So it ended at, let's say, 11:59 again. because that is the end of the night, right?
Okay.
It's the same here. While you were at the park. So you're not at the park anymore, so it's over. The action is done.
Okay.
Right? Before we move on to past continuous,
Yeah.
do you have a question for simple past?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. So let's have the examples for continuous. Number 1.
Jackie was reading the newspaper when the phone rang.
Very good. So let's start here. Was reading when the phone rang. So you were reading, but you did not finish reading. Why? Because? Why didn't you finish reading? Because?
When the phone rang.
There you go. You did not finish reading because someone called, right? There you go. How about number 2?
Were you watching TV when Johnny called you?
Okay. So, did you finish watching TV? Yes or no?
Did you? No.
No, because Johnny
called
yeah,
you?
because Johnny called.
Called.
There. So you did not finish watching TV because Johnny called. Number 3.
It wasn't raining when I went out.
That's right. So it's negative, not. So wasn't raining when you went out. So it's negative, so it's very easy for negative. Remember negative, not, don't. Those are negative sentences, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for that one, it wasn't raining, let's say yesterday. It wasn't raining yesterday when you went out. And it's very simple because it's negative. All right. So that is past, simple past and past continuous. But there are other rules. So let's take a look at the other rules. All right. For now, let's have exercises first. All right. So here, write the past continuous. Okay. So, it's already given. Okay. So just read the passage.
Jim was taking pictures when Louis passed by to say hello. Louis had a camera too, and both of them were joining the camera club in school.
There you go. So was taking, that is?
That is past continuous.
Past?
Past, simple past.
Had.
Simple past.
Were joining.
Past continuous.
There you go. So your clue is for simple past, you use just the past form of the verb. For past continuous, you use be verb, plus verb ing. Verb ing. There. So the pattern for past continuous, be plus verb ing. Okay?
Yes.
All right, let's try this one. Lala.
Lala. Last week. Lala fell off the ladder last week.
Yes, very good. The past form of fall is fell. Good.
It was happening while she painted a wall in her house.
Okay. It was happening is past continuous, correct? While
While
she
she
while means at the same time. While means at the same time. So
yeah.
you can use past continuous too for this one.
Okay.
So you can say,
While she was painting a wall in her house.
there you go.
Ah,
Just your O sound. Wall.
wall, 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 wall,
Wall. Okay,
wall.
don't worry.
Yeah.
The L sound and R sound, it's a very common, what do you call that? Not mistake, but it's quite common for students, so don't worry. But you can practice, okay?
Okay.
All right. Number 4.
Mm. She she broke her wrist because of it.
All right, very good. The past form of break is broke. Good
Broke.
job.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's have this. Yesterday.
Yesterday, Sue was walking down the street when she she was meeting Alex when
It is when. It's not while.
she met Alex.
Okay, so Sue was walking down the street when she met Alex. Good.
Uh, she she went to the bus station to pick up her sister, and she was carrying some books.
Yes, when she was carrying some books.
Uh, they they talked for a few minutes before parting.
Wow, perfect. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So first one is past continuous. Sue was walking down the street when she met past Alex. She went to the bus station to pick up her sister, and she was carrying some books. That's what she was doing when she went there. And what else happened? They talked for a few minutes before parting.
Okay.
Wow, awesome. That's good. Let's continue. Okay, so here's another activity.
Yep.
All right, this time, just hold on. Underline the verbs in the past continuous tense and encircle the ones. Okay. I'll just ask you
Yes.
I'll just ask you which one is simple past and which one is past continuous. Okay.
Okay.
All right. For number 1, Harry
was singing a song when Jane suddenly shouted.
Okay. Simple past.
Simple past is shouted.
Yes. Shouted.
Shouted. Past continuous is was singing.
Was singing. Very good. Number 2, June
June was listening to the radio when the power went off. Simple past is went. Past continuous is was listening.
was listening. All right. Number 3, while Clem was telling a joke, the teacher walked in.
Simple past. Past continuous.
Good. It began to snow while we were playing baseball.
Past continuous. Simple past.
Correct. They were living in Osaka when the storm happened.
Simple past were living is past continuous.
There you go. So you now know the pattern for simple past and past continuous.
Yeah.
Now, tell me the correct verb form in each sentence.
Okay.
Let's start with, where's number one? There. Number one, he.
While he met a lot of friendly people while he was working in Jeonju.
There you go. So he is singular. So your be verb should also be singular, right?
Yes.
Okay. Number two.
While they were leaving the museum, the sun shone.
While they were leaving the museum, the sun
shone brightly.
All right. So the past form of shine is shone.
Shone.
Three.
It started to rain while she was watching the flowers.
Was watering.
Watering.
Watering. Okay.
Yeah.
Four.
Kevin heard a loud bang while he was chatting with Samantha.
Correct. Okay.
The
Five. The children.
The children slept while their parents were watching TV.
There you go. All right. So slept, simple past. Parents, plural. So were plural. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to part four. Underline the correct tense of the verb in the following sentences. Okay, it's the same. So number one, yesterday.
So yesterday went.
Okay, so it already happened. Good. Two.
We were playing.
We were playing tennis when John hurt his ankle. That's right.
Last night. Were they doing?
Okay, read the question completely. What were
they doing last night? They were so noisy.
Okay. For this sentence, if it's a question, you can actually use both. You can use simple past or past continuous. Both are correct.
Okay.
Number four.
They lived in Germany. Germany. When they were young.
Okay, just simple past because it's over. It was how many years ago when they were young?
Yes.
Number five.
Why? Why were you standing on a chair when the boss came in?
Okay, good. So it's past continuous. You can also use simple past, but how? How will you say it if it's simple past?
Yeah. How? Simple past?
If it's simple past, how do you say it?
Number five?
Yes.
Why?
Because you can also use simple past, but how?
How? Why? Why did you? stand on a chair when the boss came in?
Yes, very good. Why did you stand on a chair when the boss came in is also correct. Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, but however, that's our time for tonight.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I wish we could continue this. So just remember where we ended, okay?
Okay.
All right, but you did great. So that is the simple differences between simple past and past continuous. But there are other rules, so maybe we could study that next time.
Okay.
All right, then. Thank you for tonight. I'll put everything in the feedback box.
Yes, thank you for teaching me.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful night. Bye, Joy.
Bye.